Well, hello and welcome to lesson 2 of Ukulele for the Blind. And if you're, listening to this, then that's probably you. So welcome to class. All right, we're going to do something that's a little ambitious today. If you can't do this part, a lot of people have trouble with this, even if they have full working sight. So anyway, we're going to try to tune the A string. And the A string is the very bottom one, the one closest to the ground. And it should sound like that. Now, I'm going to explain the physics of tuning for just a second. The strings operate by being tightened and loosened, and the tighter they are, the higher their pitch goes, which is why when we put a finger down on the string, on these frets, it doesn't make it tighter, but it makes the string smaller so that the amount that's vibrating gets shorter and shorter, and it gets higher and higher pitch. Now, when we tighten the string, it's going to make it vibrate faster and give a higher pitch, but strings don't usually get tighter on their own. So 90% of the time, when we have to tune a string, we're going to have to tighten it. But we have to move in small bits at a time, because if it gets too tight, it's going to snap, and we don't want that to happen. So I'd like you to tune your A string. We're going to play the A string. Go ahead and just play that a few times. And if it sounds like that, then you're good. Just skip this video, unless you'd like to learn how to do it. But you can take your finger and follow the string all the way up to where it hits the nut. That's where the string is seated at the top part by where we put our left hand, pointer finger. And then follow the string over the nut until you get up to the metal piece that's sticking out. And that's called the tuning post. And on mine, it goes up real high. Now, the tuning post is going to have, it sticks right through the wood. So if you get to the very top, you should be at the scroll or the peg box. This is the part, I guess is what we call it on a ukulele. We call it a scroll on a violin, viola, cello, and bass because it looks scrolly. But here it's just a tuning box or a sound box. The post, the tuning post, sticks through the front all the way through the piece of wood. So you have to find the one that attaches to it underneath, and then there's a little lever that's going to twist. And if you twist it one direction, it's going to tighten, and the other direction is going to loosen. And it's important to pluck the string before you turn it, because if you're just turning it, you won't be able to tell if it's getting higher or lower. So I pluck the string, and I turned it, and did you hear that sound? I'm going to get a little closer to my mic. Right now I'm going higher, and I shouldn't do that because if I go too high, it will snap right off. So I'm going to loosen 1, 2, 3, and I always plucked it and turned it. And now I'm going to loosen it down to where it's more likely your strings are sitting if it hasn't been tuned in a while. And pluck and twist. I can give it one solid turn all the way around. And one semicircle, or one turn of my hand, is going to turn the tuner 180 degrees. 360 degrees would be a full revolution or a full rotation. So 180 degrees at a time, and that drops it down from about the value of a note like that to a note like that. It's what we would call a half step. So it's not uncommon for a note to be down here, or even lower, or if it hasn't been tuned in a while, to be quite loose and several half steps down. And now you can hear that my second string is higher than my first string. If I pluck them at the same time, I can hear that now they're about the same. These are both E's, and yours could be anywhere, but what we have to do is get it from E to F, to about F sharp, to G sharp, to maybe A, and I need to keep going higher. Let's see, hold on, E, F sharp, G, that's the note I want, and I'm finding that by playing fret 5 on my E string, because I know my E string is in tune. And that's about what I want. And once you get the string in tune, once you find what that spot is, it should sound about like that, you want to stretch the string with the same thumb that you're using to pluck it, because stretching the string is going to be what's going to happen when you tune the string anyway, or when you're playing the string. When you're strumming it, it's kind of stretching it a little bit all the time anyway. And since we're going to be doing that sometimes pretty hard, we want to stretch it before we start, because that's going to loosen it just a little bit. And to keep it in tune, we want to stretch it and then tighten it back up so it's nice right there. And then I'm going to grab my snark tuner just to make sure I've got it perfectly in tune, so you've got a good bass line to use as well. A bass line, that sounds like a guitar, like a bass guitar. Like doom, 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 like a bass line. Okay, sorry. Just kidding, not that kind of bass line. Sorry you have to deal with my sense of humor. Okay, and that's a pretty good A. And maybe that was way more than you needed to be able to tune it. Just get the first string for right now, because if you have the first string in tune, then we're able to start working with our left-hand fingers and plunk out our first little songs. And I apologize in advance, they're going to be little kind of baby songs. And maybe if you're using this course, maybe you're young, maybe you're a baby. I doubt it though. But that's how we all start. We're going to get used to using our fingers. We're going to start understanding this theory, the string theory, and we're going to take that and apply it to more interesting stuff. And I love requests too, so if you have certain songs you'd like to learn, let me know, and I can start crafting out a custom path just for you. And give yourself a round of applause. That's all for right now, and let me know if you have any questions. Good job. How was that? Pretty good? Is that a wrap? I think we're good for today. Everybody! Great job. That's a wrap. Nice work. Real solid. Great.